Hello YouTube, hello. Donc, ça m'a ça, ou fait un tableau, et tout bagay comme ça. You understand? I've been practicing. Um, but yeah, so we're doing a black canvas this week because I want to, and yeah, just I'm gonna, like I said last week, we're gonna be continuing with doing all paintings on video are going to be abstract work. And something that I've been readily thinking about is refining my capabilities, right? Because I want to become a better artist, right? In every facet, I want to become better musically. I want to become better with drawing, and I want to become better at painting. And it's not that I want to like do realism or anything. I want to be better at exercising my mind and like just expressing myself. See how it's bubbly? And I hope that is just because of like friction or whatever. Whew, it's been a long week, and you know something that I like about the black canvas is that I feel that it forces my brain to just interact with things differently. I'm gonna do this with my left hand because the painting of a man was with my right hand. I don't think I've let my left hand breathe in a minute. I think I need it. Man, I'm just fatigued. You know, I finished up my workout week. Just got out of work, and today was a late day, so I got out later than usual. Yeah. So normally, with like the previous two black paintings, they were like derived from a landscape of sorts, and a part of me wanted to continue that theme, but that's not what I want to do. Right? Because like that's just not what I'm feeling. But something that I explicitly want to continue is having these black canvases be like a specific marker of like self-acceptance on my artistic journey. You know, like the first two, I felt really spoke to like accepting that I'm on this new path. And then I made all my other paintings, which all have their own emotions attached to it. And then now we're here. And then like I made music and such. And now I am here. And what's like, besides like just straight fatigue, I guess like the only thing that's like particularly going through my mind is just like, I am an artist, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, not even that. Like, yeah, I am an artist. Like, yeah. Shit. Oh, yeah. I think last week I took out my TV. I think I mentioned that in the video of a man. Whatever. Doesn't matter what the previous videos were. So, over like the past week, or at least what feels like it's just been a week, I took my TV out my room and like really felt like I made like this change into like trusting myself, my intuition, and my capabilities and integrity, right? Because I wanted to do the music video for Repose within like the past 2 weeks, and it just kept getting delayed. So you know what I did instead? When my last shoot got delayed, I grabbed Camille and we made a visualizer, or she recorded the visualizer, I edited it, for delay, the delayed singles drop, which is coming out like next week. And it's so funny because like I made those songs like this past weekend. Made those songs this past weekend. Finished Delay the same day that I shot the visualizer for it, and then I literally like got it uploaded and ready to go. And it's just like I'm a fucking artist. Like I can do this shit. Like just seeing my own work ethic really just like quenches any doubts I have about my own capabilities, truthfully. Because, like, I don't know anyone or anything that can do things like this. But I've missed painting. I've been thinking about painting all week, truthfully. I've been really wanting to evolve. You know? I've been really wanting to have a piece that I can put a lot of intention into, right? Because with my abstract art, I'm recognizing that I need to do more outside of the painting alongside with it to feel complete, which you will see in the future. Like, cause like the paintings are complete, but like there's more I can do with it, and I want to do that. So yeah, so I'll be doing that. But like I really enjoyed the process of painting a man. It was very peaceful, and even like now, this is peaceful. And like truthfully, I'm just talking just to like hopefully entertain whoever might watch this, because I don't really feel like talking. You know, I'm a teacher, so my mouth is always running. So like, is there really all that much to say? You guys should listen to Cunter. I think by the time this video comes out, it won't be out yet, but it'll be close. It comes out August 8th, something like that. And the delay visualizer come out around then too. Anyway, like whatever emotion I had on YouTube is done, but it's okay. I don't mind. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, man, the fascia in my left shoulder, the one that I'm writing or painting with, has been breaking up so much lately. I'm doing something right, but I'm just tired. Yeah, I'm very excited to make a long form painting. I think I'll get started with it on like Saturday, and do a couple of sketches, and then also practice with like some other board about like getting very straight lines, or as straight lines as I can, you know, with tape, with non-tape, whatever I can do. Okay. a moment. But yeah, like over this past week, I feel like my life has been like communicating with me about or relinquishing my any dependence that I really have with technology. You know, because like I really don't like it. You know, and it's interesting to witness how I feel like whatever invisible force is there is also like pushing me towards these conclusions as well, you know, and like cause like I realized, you know, I uninstalled TikTok, but I still use it on my laptop. But I like over like the past 2 days, I really felt like it was easy for me to like get lost in the scroll still, even with it on my laptop. You know, because like I'm on my phone where I'd say like a majority of the videos could be something entertaining. On my laptop, it's like a fourth of that entertainment. But the action of scrolling and seeing those videos slide by is like giving that dopamine. And I literally have like a toy slot machine. So like I could do something to like mitigate it like that. Like whenever I want to go on TikTok, I just roll my slot machine and try figuring out something else. You know, like earlier today, something that was really nice that I enjoyed was I let Family Guy play in the background as I did some drawing, and it really reminded me of when I was a child because I would do something similar. You know, I'd come home from school, turn on the CW channel, and just like let myself like roam free. You know, I'd do my homework while the TV's playing, and if I finished it, I got to watch some more. And like even with like Netflix and Hulu, it was the same like pattern. And it's nice to find myself in a period where that is rhyming in my life. Because I feel like there's a lot that I've lost for like what my childhood was like, you know? And like at the beginning of the day, my coworker was talking to me about how like, oh, he had the most fun in his 20s, and you know, and I was thinking about my life, and I was like, even though I don't like participate in like, I don't know what like normal people do, like I don't know, like going out to bars or whatever. Like this is the happiest I've ever been in my life. You know, my childhood wasn't like this. You know, I'm much happier now than when I was as a child. You know, and it's like every day I'm really working towards like creating that life that just satisfies me. All right. Also, unlike the previous two, but black paintings, I don't think I'll have this one just be one day. I think I'll keep this like as something that goes on for a couple days, or like at least 2 days, cause like I don't know. I feel like these paintings deserve it. I'm excited to grow as an artist, honestly. Bingo. I don't even know if I'm gonna have this become like a splattered painting, like my other ones. Hoppa, hoppa, hoppa. I don't know what that'd be. Red is such a lovely color. Even though I literally just said I don't know if I'll do splatter, I'm gonna do a little splatter. I'm gonna do a little splatter. Like, just a little bit, just a little bit. But something that has like really been like ramming its head at me, I feel, about like my comfort for like really letting go of technology, or like these apps at least, is like I really feel like your life is better when you have more control over the amount of information that like you let envelop your psyche, you know? Cause like the hardest thing for me is recognizing I want to stay up to date on current events, but so far for like most of my life, I really feel like the way that I've stayed informed is through the algorithm. And I don't want to be dependent on that forever. So I want to take it upon myself to do what is necessary so that I can not be dependent on it, you know? I'm an '04 baby, big Gen Z, big Gen Z. So like the algorithm has been surrounding my life since my birth, essentially, you know? And the consequences of such ways of living, literally, I feel like are only now like really starting to be seen in like a very negative light. But like, I I just want something better, you know? I remember, I think we're nearing like 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years. 4 years ago, at the end of my first college semester, when I was super depressed, I talked, like the last thing I said to my friend Galila at the time was, I just want to be happy. And then I started this whole journey of finding happiness, which, yeah, I found. And Like, now I have it, but what I want is peace, which I have. So it's like, all right, you have what you want, don't drop it. So now it's about retention. And I feel like most social media apps bank on you not knowing how to retain your own like level of peace and happiness. You know, because like if you did, why would you come back? You know, and it's like I don't know, maybe it's like a neurotypical thing. I feel like most individuals are most individuals I feel are comfortable with like the landscape that social media has provided them. They may not like it the most, but it keeps them happy enough. Uh, I don't know. I think that's where like I differ, because I'm not happy. I'm not happy on social media. You know, I like I like my life away from it, and I've really been struggling on cultivating something that is like truly away from it, because it's scary. It really is scary because you don't know so much. But I feel like that's like that's like where the joy of life comes in. You know, you don't know. That's like what makes it exciting. You know, like when you know everything and everything has no value or purpose, you just become like a Reddit atheist. You know, it's like, nah, man, nah, there's more. More to life, more to everything. So much more. So much more than like you've consciously allowed yourself to even believe. You know, how much have we limited ourselves? I don't know. But what I do know is I've, in my life, I've had enough. I've been so scared to let go. You know, I was, like this morning, I was like, I wish I had two phones. One, just, I would take everywhere from me for like necessary communication, and then the other, just for like social media. So my Instagram, so I could like feel comfortable uninstalling it. You know, I have like 7 Instagram accounts. I don't remember their fucking passwords. And they're like each individually important to me. So it's like, can't do that. I don't remember. I don't want to let go because of that. But I think whatever I'm scared of or nervous about, it's not as bad as I fear it is, like at all. At all. And once I just like do it, it's gonna be chill. That's what usually happens. Anyway. You know, when I was a kid, I got bit by like a mosquito or something. And my grandma squeezed the pus out of me. And it kind of looked like this. It came out like a tube of toothpaste. Red and white. I was so grossed out by it. But it stuck with me because it was like, I never seen anything like that ever. Never ever since. Red and white like that. Ew. You know? Or it's not red and white in this. This is more pink. But, color theory or whatever. I need something darker. Okay. That was purple. It seems like it might be done. Okay. Well, I'll make sure that it's put to rest with this one. But yeah, like even with my series Reconstructing My Daily Habits that has moved over to TikTok, or not TikTok, but it's just in shorts form for right now. Like I still got vlogs and other stuff that's coming, but like the vlogs over multiple days and such, Like the habits are reconstructed, so it's fine. Alright, so this is a pretty a droll painting, I feel like. Also, droll, I don't remember what it means exactly, but it doesn't mean boring. And I don't like that. It should mean boring. Droll is a word that, says boring. So, whenever I say droll, it means boring. Droll, like drab, unflattering, you know? So, it doesn't have anything that, sticks out too much. When I say droll, that's what I'm thinking of. Most of the time. Not every time. Not every time. Dr- mm, 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 mm. Alright, I know this is gonna go well. I find it pretty funny that my name is Alexander. It's like a very generic name. So it's like when I die and time starts to forget about me, it's a generic name. What kind of Alexander? You know? Uh-oh. You know? Uh-oh. Can many people find me? You know? Yeah, I'm gonna make this like a 2-day painting. 2 days. 2 days. 2-day painting. I think that's a good. I don't wanna be spending too much time on this one. I wanna work on other stuff, but I think this can provide an accurate measure to like where I am on my artistic journey. I feel like, or accurate enough measure. Yeah, the red has motion to it, which I like. Bum, 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 bum. Think if I'm gonna continue. I love it when I wipe the blade and like it comes clean off. Me likey. Okay. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. What is going to happen next is movement is going to be put on. Gonna do more brush strokes like this over, don't know what color, but I'm just gonna break it up. And then, yeah, that'll be this one. I like it. I feel like this is an accurate snapshot of me. You know, I feel like the first one was like the artistic consciousness being like put down. The second one was like a recognition of like the the seeds I've sown have ground, like wilting items. And then I think this one is like a bleeding new growth, a blood sacrifice. Something. Either way, I like it. I like it. I like the texture of it right there. I like that. I like how that looks. I'm gonna use that in another painting. Don't know when, don't know where. But yeah. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Imagine it wasn't recording. Yeah. I take a step back. I like it even more. I'm excited to see what I'll do to it. Bonsoir. Mwen pa gen a to bagaj sou tèt mwen pou nou a fè. Men mwen fè to travay jodi la. Paske touti moun mwen travay avèk. Fè trop bagay. Ek apè travay. Mwen Gregor mè pale avèk mwen. You think that was good? Okay. Anyway. Let's get started. I need to flip this around. I don't want this to be like too, but overall, I'm tired today. I need to go to sleep. Got some more stuff to do. I'm excited to finish this painting up. Just straight up. I'm thinking about a color that's going to compare well with this purple area. Also, if I need the need. Okay. Yep. So, today, I was recognizing, even though I've made a lot of progress and whatnot with living a more intentional life and such. I realize, in my opinion at least, when you take more time to be intentional with things, your day gets a lot more boring. And also, I'm recognizing now, there is a certain kind of patience gets built up properly when you participate with also proper long form, I guess. Alright. Oh, I brought an unopened block. Did I finish my block? Oh, I did. Okay. Guess we're opening it. But yeah, there's a certain kind of discomfort I'm recognizing at least. Because it's like one thing to read for long form consumption and enjoyment. But when you're trying to have that mindlessness activity, that actively disconnects you from your body. Um, it, Short-term media has like been the primary mode of that, but beforehand it used to be TV. You know, uh, I'm about to be like talking about nothing and something. So whoever sees this is either gonna get it or not. But it used to be TV, but now that too has been replaced with short-form content and its own like metrics. And that too has been replaced with short-form content in its own ways, and like it's not until you put your like you basically force yourself to be in a position where short-term content isn't like a viable means of trying to escape your body anymore. That you realize like, oh shit, I kind of don't like it. It's not even that I don't like it. It's just like this isn't working anymore. And it don't help that the Wi-Fi's been getting throttled like shit. But black is a very powerful color, man. It just changed like the whole vibe of the piece. Yeah, and like with that discomfort, also like a lot of reflection has been like coming in that I haven't been as like consciously privy to, which has been interesting. You know, and it's like, well, and it's like I feel like I'm going through a similar cycle where like I'm questioning like my value to others, like this is like a relationship, or not even just like a romantic relationship, it's just like any sort of connection with me, like not valued and not wanted, like I don't understand, you know? I'm questioning if I'm doing something wrong, you know? And like I asked my friend, I was like, is it me? And she was like, your personality is a lot sometimes. I was like, all right, that's fair, you know, but like, that's not anything new, you know? What I was really like, like trying to figure out is like, is there something off enough about me so it feels like people don't even like want to communicate directly with me? You know, like I do something, you know, and it's like not, and then like you think, I stop and think for a moment. Not many people have gotten to experience this like new me, this new me that's like more confident and like obtusely artistic, you know. 'Cause, like I've been around like the same people, and like if I hang out with anybody from like my past life, like or like anybody like pre-surgery, for real. I even pre-surgery, yeah, pre-surgery for the most part. They get in a like I'm a different person, you know. Pre-surgery, sorry. And that's not even y'all's fault. I just grew and changed. Like, yeah. Yeah. So like, that's what I've been dealing with. So honestly, I'm intrigued on like how I'm gonna like grow. I'm gonna keep going with like this like reconnection with like long forms stuffs because like I think like that long exhale is really needed, you know. Okay. Bro, I said this is gonna be a splatter painting. I'm about to splatter live like shit. Hold up, imagine I didn't turn it on. Yeah, it don't look bad. For a black canvas painting, I like. That's vanilla. I love my vanilla. I love my vanilla so much. I got an 8 oh my god, 8 ounce pack. Go. I'm gonna fix this before I already know it. I already seen it happen. Okay. Okay. It's splattered. So I want this to be layered. I want it to be diagonal. I'm thinking about like what should go first to give it the most pop. I think this. Oh, I'm gonna drop it. Let me put these paints back. This purple's really low. Alright. Bruh. Alright, maybe I don't need that much. Alright, I gotta put less of this. Imagine this splatters like exactly like I want it. Probably won't. Yeah. That's fine though. The effect. Is there, I feel like enough contrast is provided. Do you hear that? I just farted. So it's so nasty. Anyway. Alright. And then for my last trick. Yeah. This is really fast. But I knew I didn't want this painting to be too much. Truthfully. I love red. I love painting with it. It's so striking. Anyway. You need more. Actually. That's too much. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I think that's good. Alright. What does it look like at other angles? Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, that's fun. Wow. Okay. Okay. What am I gonna name this piece? I was thinking about naming it sacrifice or like ritual, blood sacrifice, some shit like that. But you know what I'm actually gonna name it? I'm gonna name it hereditary. And why am I naming it hereditary? Parce que tout sang dans moi. Because it's all in me. This art shit's in my blood, but cool. Review. Oh, it's already zoomed into the max. Oh, wait. Look at me. Wow. See you next week.